A few days ago, I deleted the TubeBuddy and the VidIQ extensions off my browser. And in this video I want to explain to you why I did it and why I think you should do it too if you want to be more creative with your videos. Now, first of all, for those of you who don't know, the extensions VidIQ, TubeBuddy and similar, they are extensions for YouTube. And I'm not saying they're bad at what they do. In fact, they are very good at what they do, because what those extensions do is they help you find out keywords that people are looking for. They will help you analyze specific content of other creators, find out what keywords they are using, that they are targeting, and then use those keywords for the stuff that you produce. What they are really good at is number crunching, finding out what channels are using which keywords for what kind of content will help you analyze all of that. Now, how and where does that help? That will help everybody and anybody who's trying to produce more of the same, more of the things that people are already looking for, because it will help you analyze what are the keywords that other people are looking for, what words are they using, what phrases are they using. Of course, YouTube's own number crunching and YouTube's own analysis function is already very good with that, because it will also give you an idea of what are the terms that people are looking for, what are the phrases they're using in your region, with what demographic, and so forth. Now, there's a problem to that, because I think that if you want to be truly creative, this is the wrong approach. But that's my personal opinion, and this is why I'm sharing this, and I'm trying to find out what you think about it. Because if everybody only went down this road, then we would end up having more of the same content over and over again. And in a way, that's already what's happening on a platform like YouTube, which you might have seen that if a big creator puts out a video with a specific thumbnail, with a specific title, then shortly after, a few days after, other creators will do exactly the same, because suddenly people have heard about a video with a specific content, with a specific word, and then they will see maybe in their TubeBuddy or maybe in their VidIQ that this is a term that's trending, and so everybody's trying to use the trending terms and so forth. And I think this is good if the only goal that you have is numbers, is growth, and the only measurement that you have is the pure numbers you can put in an Excel spreadsheet. But from my point of view, a platform like YouTube and a medium like video can be used for something entirely different, and it doesn't have anything to do with those numbers. It mostly and mainly has to do with emotion and empathy. Because I think that what at least I'm trying to do is I'm trying to be empathetic with the people that I'm producing my stuff for. And my channel has grown, but compared to other channels, only in a slight amount. So a few months back, I remember I had 160 subscribers. Now my channel has 520 subscribers. And so if you're watching this, if you are one of my subscribers, I would also like you to write in the comments what you would like to know from me, or what you would like to learn from me, or what you're already taking away from my stuff. Because so far, I don't know. And a tool like VidIQ, or TubeBuddy for that matter, will also not help me find that out. Finding out what the people that are following me want, what they need, and what I can provide for them, I can only find out by talking to them. So you would really help me, and I would greatly appreciate that you write here in the comments what you've maybe already learned from me, why you have subscribed to my channel, and what it is that you need. Because there's also a big difference between what people are looking for online and what they actually need. Because if we're trying to express what we're looking for, we're using different terms as opposed to the things that we actually need. So if I need, for example, to establish a connection with other people, I'm not looking for these exact words. I'm looking for other things. So if you are a creator of any kind yourself, I do recommend you think about what it is that you actually want to do with your YouTube channel, for example, or with any other channel that you have on any other platform where you are creating something. Because I think it's quintessential that all of us are developing our own style according to our own skills, our own knowledge, and also what we simply want to do. So, and for that, those tools, VidIQ, TubeBuddy, and others, they can't really help you develop your own style. For that, you need to take a camera or a tool of your choosing. Maybe you're painting something, maybe you're making music. And what those tools can help you, they will help you to make the things more popular. And this, I think, in that way, I want to use popular more as a negative term, because of course everybody and anybody can try to shape the stuff that they do in a more popular way. However, is that the style that you want to have? Is that something that you want to develop? If that's what you want to do, well, go for it. Develop it in exactly that style. But other than that, I think we need other ways to do that. Now, of course, the question is, what can you do instead if you don't want to use a tool like TubeBuddy or VidIQ? If your only goal is to grow your channel and you're only looking at your numbers, then I think you're probably better off using VidIQ and TubeBuddy and let them shape the way that your style develops, because they will. Like every social media platform that we are using, each and every algorithm is shaping the way that we are producing stuff. If you look at a platform like LinkedIn, it has a completely individual style that people are producing their stuff in, if you compare that, for example, to Instagram and other platforms. And the main style, I think, on LinkedIn is mainly cringe, from my perspective now. I have quite a big channel there, but I've reduced my activity there due to that reason. But if you don't want to do that, if your main goal isn't growth in numbers, but you want to actually develop your style according to what's inside you and what you want to express, then I would recommend you do it via two things. Number one is simply produce more and make more of the things that you like, that you resonate with, in a style that you think is worth watching, in a style that you think is fun to you. And the second one is what I have just done with this video. Ask the people that are already following you, the people you're already in contact with, ask them what they take away from your stuff. You can also ask them, like I did, what they want from you. But, and here's something where I also would take a step back, this doesn't necessarily mean that you have to go down that route. I once interviewed a guy who had his own cafe, and I talked to him about how he finds out what he wants to provide for his customers. And then he told me this story. Over time and time, there was always this guy asking him whether he had chocolate croissants. And every day he would ask, do you have chocolate croissants? If you have some, I think I'm gonna have them. And so after some days or weeks, I don't know how long the time was, he actually went ahead and made some chocolate croissants and offered them in his cafe. So the guy came, he said, look, I've got this chocolate croissant now. And the guy was, that's nice, but today I don't want any. So the lesson here for me is, you can ask people what they want, what they need from you, but you shouldn't solely base your decisions on that. For me, that is out of my pure interest, because you, as you're watching this, and maybe you're a subscriber, you already know what makes me tick. You already have an image in mind of the things that I do. But this doesn't mean that what you're asking from me is exactly where I want to develop. But still, that makes me curious, because of course, I want to know why you're following me up to this point, and maybe what I can do in the future to provide something that you actually need. So what do you think? Are you going to delete your YouTube extensions now, or are you going to install them? Whatever it is, please let me know in the comments, and thanks for watching.